If you enjoy the video and my content, please consider supporting my channel over on Patreon at patreon.com/kaatydidart. Thanks so much! Wahaha! Welcome back to Inktober 2018. Today I'm going to be painting for you day number 30, and we're so close to the end. It's the final stretch, and I'm very excited. So this video is real time. I hardly ever post real time videos, but I wanted to make this video 10 minutes long, and yeah, this apparently didn't take me that long to paint, so you're getting a real time video. Yay for that. So I have been playing around with the Premiere feature on YouTube. As you may have already seen, my past few videos have been premiering here on YouTube, and it's been fun. It's kind of like live streaming, but it's like a non-live video with me chatting with you guys in real time. So if you want to make it to any of my premieres, I will be doing that from now on with my videos. So come chat with me about I think it's a half hour early. I'm still kind of figuring it out. However, hopefully I'll have figured it out by the time this video goes up. So anyway, I never did tell you today's theme. Today's theme for this piece is forest. It's really simple, and I thought I would just draw a person of the forest, maybe a creature of the forest, just peeking around a tree, and yeah, it's just really simple. So yeah, if you're interested in any of my Inktober 2018 pieces in an art book, or you're interested in any of my acrylic pins, pre-orders for that do end today. So if you want to get a pre-order in, you want to get a pre-order bonus, and you want to get a discounted rate, please head on over to my store to check that out, because like I said, they end today. They end tonight at around midnight. So if you want to get that, get it soon. Did I ever say the link was on the screen? Because if I didn't, it is. Anyway, so this piece is really simple, and since Inktober is almost over, I thought that instead of trying to create super elaborate pieces for the very end, I thought that I would take a chill time, and I would wind down a little bit, and I would just have some fun with the piece instead of putting a lot of pressure on myself. So that's what I did for this piece. It's kind of messy. It was generally fun to paint, and I just got to throw paint around and, like I said, have fun with it. This piece is a lot of greens and browns just because the forest I painted, and then I do have a character that will pop out a little bit just because I did want her to be a little bit of the focal point of the piece. Now, funnily enough, and you'll see in a minute, this character ends up looking a lot like Raisha, and it was really unintentional, but it's kind of funny, and I'm not really upset about it. I actually think it looks kind of cute, and I like it. So I guess Raisha's in my art book now. Didn't really intend on that, but again, I'm not upset about it. So with the forest, I really just painted a bunch of not black, but brown rectangles, very slowly apparently. I don't think I've ever watched back a real-time video of mine. It's very slow. Anyway, and then I decided to paint in like dark background after I paint in these brown tree trunks. And I think the trees look really great. They're messy, and if you know me by now, I'm really into messy art. I'm really into just having fun with the paint and letting it speak for itself a little bit. I used to be super perfectionist-y about all this stuff, but I kind of decided that it was undue stress, and so I just was like, hey, let's just roll with the punches. So yeah, have you made it so far in Inktober? Like, are you still doing it? If you are, don't forget, share your stuff with me at squidoodling, at the hashtag squidoodling with Katie, that is, on either Instagram or Twitter. If you post it on Twitter, make sure to tag me, because I can't track the tag on Twitter. At least not that I know about. Anyway, yeah, this piece, I don't really have much to say about it. It's a really simple piece, and I'm just blocking in flat color at the moment. It isn't super special. There's really no meaning behind it. Pretty much a denizen of the forest is just peeking out behind a tree at whoever might have passed by, or maybe she's trying to get home and she maybe lost her way or something. But yeah, I mean, this is a really simple piece, and I didn't, again, think too much about it. I just wanted to have fun and relax, and, yeah, especially when you've done 31 days, or you're going to do 31 days, whatever, you have to sit back and relax, so, you can't stress yourself out too much. We already talked about that a little bit in the, a previous video, but, yeah. Anyway, if you're interested in any supplies that I used in this video, as usual, I will have a supply list down in the description below. Or if you're interested in my general tips and supplies for Inktober, I will have a video pop up on the screen. Inktober's almost over, so I don't really know how relevant that video is going to be, but maybe it'll be relevant for next year or something, who knows. So here I am painting the darkness in the background just to give it a little bit of depth. Right now this piece is looking a hot mess. It's definitely hit the ugly stage right now just because I'm really just blocking in the flat layers. I wasn't too concerned about shading at the moment, and then I was going to go in and paint her last just because, yeah, I really don't know actually. There was really no good reason for me to paint her last. I just did, I guess. Now I'm painting in some grass. I love painting grass. It's so fun. You just get to flick, 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 and it's kind of soothing in a weird way, just because there's no rhyme or reason to grass. It's just messy and flicky and fun, and I really like painting it. Alright, so I dried the grass layer, and now I'm going in to just kind of paint the bark on the tree, being really messy with it because, again, just like the grass, the bark has really no rhyme or reason. It just kind of is there, and I made a big blunder, so I decided to darken up the trees a little bit and tap that off a little bit just because it was pretty big and messy. Doing a little mixing on my palette. Oh, goodness. I mix on the sides of my palette all the time. That is why it is so messy. Then I decided to darken up some more layers on her hair. And I do think I end up darkening up the background a little bit, like the dark spots in the background, just so I can push them back a little more, because right now it's not very dark. I guess I don't push them back. I start painting her dress outfit thing. I think I just colored the bottom because I was afraid it was going to bleed. Nope, I guess I didn't. I painted the top of it. And I apparently avoided bleedage, which was surprising because all of that hair is completely wet. I never dried it. What was I thinking? Then I decided to go in with a little bit of a brown just because I figured if she is a forest dweller, she's going to have dirty clothes and not clean clothes. And then I made a blunder. Apparently I grabbed the wrong paint color and I colored her hair in green, which was not super great. But then I fixed that and just go over her skin color a little bit. She is a little darker than Raisha, and I think that's pretty much the only difference between this character and Raisha, is that her skin tone's a lot darker. So yeah, we're nearing the end of this video. I think I forget to film the line art portion because there's no way I squeeze the line art in this tiny end of the video. So yeah, I want to thank you all so much for being here, especially if you're watching the premiere of this. I want to let you all know, if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe with the button down below. And there's a bell button next to that, and if you click it, you get notified on when I upload new videos. Don't forget to use the hashtag squidoodlingwithkatie to share your Inktober or just general art stuff with me, because I check the tag almost daily. And yeah, I also have socials in the description below if you want to check out my social media. Oh hey, here's the final piece. Thank you all so incredibly much for watching, and until next time, my adorable squidlings, toodaloo!